Hey love, welcome to this practice. This is a space to drop in, to listen, to open and allow the wisdom, the intelligence of what is right here to be heard, to be felt, to be witnessed. This is not about fixing, forcing, pushing, trying to shape this moment into something, but to let its fullness, its depth, its magic reveal itself. This is a space for you just to drop into this, to be where you are, to feel what you feel and just see where it takes you. And the way I like to hold these spaces is they're intuitive. I don't have a set idea of what we're doing or where we're going. We just sit. And we sit together. We meet the moment. We allow it to move through. And we allow it to exist. And so I invite you to find somewhere comfortable to sit or lie down, just somewhere comfortable to be. And take a few movements, take a few wiggles, really get into the body. And then come into a place of stillness. So wherever you want to be, find your way there. And we'll close down the eyes. And take those last few moments just to release the jaw, the shoulders, the belly. Allowing yourself to arrive, to land, to be here. And we're going to take a full deep breath in together, filling from the base of the tummy, coming all the way up into the chest and then holding at the top. Keep holding the breath even if it feels a little edgy. Notice if you're lifting the shoulders as you hold, can you let them drop heavy? Keep holding. And then release, let it go. And we're just going to come to a natural rhythm of breath. Seeing if you can follow the inhale down into the base of your tummy without push, but just inviting a depth, a fullness. If you can just follow the waves of breath as they travel down through your body and then up and out. And maybe as you move down through your body, following that breath, you start to notice how you're feeling this morning or this evening or wherever you are, wherever you're doing this. Be just noticing how the body feels and really see if you can resist the urge to label, to shape that into something and just let it be felt. And if you do notice any sort of holding or any sort of grip, see if you can just let that drop a little heavier. See if you can let it release. Again, no force, no push. We're not trying to get anywhere or do anything. Often the more we do that, the more constriction we create, the more we tighten around the experience. This idea of letting go, it's interesting. We think we have to push it away. But actually it's just softening our grip around it. It's allowing it to exist as it does, without making it anything, without shaping it into anything. Letting go is an allowing. It's not a pushing something to the side. And I think we sit in this world, this place of doing, and we think we have to do in order to let go. And all that does is create more tightness around what it is we're experiencing. And so see if here you can just start to feel the pull of the earth, the pull of gravity, and allow the weight of your body, of your being, of whatever you're holding in this moment, just kind of sink into that. You're not necessarily trying to change it, fix it. You don't even need to understand why it's there. You just let the weight meet the pull of the earth. You're still following that rhythm of breath. If you've lost it, come back. Sometimes that happens. It's part of life. It's It's part of being human. And every time you notice a little bit of tightness or grip creep in, just meet it and send the breath there and see if you can soften around it. Whatever is causing that grip or that tightness, you don't need to change it. You just allow it to exist. You just allow it to be. Because everything exists. You cannot have one without the other. It's all there. It's all part of the puzzle, or part of the experience. And often we find ourselves maybe wallowing or slightly attached to a certain experience. We make it who we are, we let it define us. It becomes everything. We attach a story to it. It becomes our identity. And then we don't really know how to be anything other than that. But what we're connecting to here, what we're allowing here is life to exist as it does. The full spectrum of life. Whatever bubbles in the moment, it bubbles. You just watch it, you just observe it, you just let it exist. You are the space for life to exist, that's what you are. You're the awareness. You're not the feeling, you're not the emotion. You're not the story, the belief. You're not the body. You're not the mind. You lie deeper than all of that. You are the awareness that is noticing life, noticing the feelings, the emotions, the sensations, the body, the mind, the stories, the beliefs. You are what is looking at that, and so often we think we are what we're looking at. We think we are the identity we have in the world, the roles that we play, the stories that we tell, the beliefs that we hold. We think we are the mind, we think we are the body, we think we are the emotions. All of that's just the experience. And what we're doing here is reconnecting, dropping back into just pure awareness. And that's not to detach from the human experience, from the wandering mind, from the sensations, from the feelings, from the stories, but to allow room around them. To recognize that you are just witnessing them. They are there, they exist, but they are not who you are. And with every breath you take, you're bringing yourself back into awareness. Every breath you notice, you're sitting in that place of presence. And it's okay if you find yourself wandering or drifting or somewhere else. And when you do, you just go, there I am. And then you come back. And you arrive back here. And you meet yourself in it. And you just let it exist. There I am. It's interesting to notice how the mind clings, creates, writes, grips to stories. You watch yourself wander and you think, there I am. The mind starts to think, who am I? What is the I in all of that? And then you watch yourself wander and drift into that. And then you think, now I'm over there. Come back, where's my breath? Here I am. You can feel all of the things, sensations, emotions, all of it, while still staying in this place of presence, recognizing that it's just texture, color, vibrancy adding to the experience you're having. It's not who you are. You are the awareness that is watching, noticing all of that. You're just here. Life is moving through you, around you. And I think within that there's a real freedom in recognizing that there is so much to the moment that you cannot ever really see or understand. But the more you get present, the more you come back to watching, to observing, to noticing, the deeper your understanding goes. Because it's no longer found in the mind packaging things up or labeling things or trying to understand things. It's just found in the witnessing and allowing of life to be. It's found in the knowing, the recognizing that you are life, that life is moving through you, you are a part of it. And what the mind may not understand lives within you. The intelligence of life bubbles within you. Of all life, all living things, all that exists on this earth, on this planet, in this universe. You are a part of that. It is you. And so the mind may not understand what is there. It may try. That's okay. You don't need to understand it. Your job is not to understand, but to allow. Your place in this world is not to fix, change, or become anything, but just to be who you are in this moment right here. And that will change, and that will evolve, and that will shift as you experience life. And still within all of it, you are just this. And as my words meet you, notice the mind in that. Where does it take you? Conversations do you start to have? Can you witness that and stay present with the breath, present with what is here, present with what is moving in this moment, what exists between us? Can you witness the judgment? Can you witness the charge? The reaction? And as you witness, can you stay anchored in presence, in the witnessing, observing, noticing, watching as the mind grips to who you have been, to what you know, to what you believe to be true. And yet underneath that, there you lie, there you live, there you are. The awareness of it all. It all exists. It all just is. if you've lost your breath, re-find it. If your mind started to wander, take you somewhere else, just see where you are. Ah, there I am. Then come back. Doesn't matter. You're human. You're an awareness, a spirit, a soul, whatever you want to call it, having a human experience. Part of that human experience is the mind. Part of that human experience is the emotions, the feelings. Part of that human experience is sensation in body. The experience of living in a body. Wow, that comes with a lot. You're just breathing. You're just here. You're just witnessing. It's almost a remembering. We get so wrapped up in our human identity, our human experience. We get so wrapped up in who we are in the world, who we've learnt to be. We get so wrapped up in our feelings. They become who we are. We become them. And all of that is just creating constriction, tightness. It's cutting us off from the magic of who we really are, the magic of what wants to move through, the expansive, empowered, limitless life that bubbles within. And it's okay that we forget, it's part of it. But in this moment, can you just let yourself drop back in? Drop back into presence, drop back into being, and let yourself just remember. And that's not a mental thing, it's not a mind thing, it's not a logical thing, it's a dropping into being. Who you are underneath it all. When you peel back the layers. When you allow yourself to just breathe, just be, just witness. And it's not at all to say that we want to escape or detach from the human experience, although sometimes we might want to. But to recognize that is just an experience you're having. It's a school of life. It's your spirit, your soul's journey, growth, of evolution, of learning. But hopefully with this awareness, this presence that you are cultivating here, you can step into the everyday, into the human experience with a little more ease, lightness. Because there's a truth underneath it all that you're able to kind of tap into, glimpse in these moments of being. And again, if you've lost your breath, come back. It's okay. Re-find it. Ah, here I am. If something pulls, if something grips, if something takes you, there I am. Watch the human and how easily they get distracted. How easily you wander, how easily you get caught up in something so simple and so meaningless. Sometimes that thing feels like everything, and yet once it passes, you look back and you realize it was not as big as I thought it was. It just was. And maybe you notice the noise, the world around, the pull, the space that you're in. Soften around it, let it be. It's just happening. It just is. There's a reaction, there's an emotion, if there's a feeling, if there's a charge, let it be felt. Let it bubble, let it stir, let it rise to the surface. You're here. Keep breathing. Ah. Find that rhythm of breath. Feel its waves travel through you. Feel sensations in body as they stir, as they move, as they speak to you. Feel emotions, feelings, as they are, without the need to label, understand, package it up. They're there to be felt. It's not a mind thing, it's not a logical thing, it's texture, vibrancy, colour, just adding to what is here. There's beauty and there's magic in being able to articulate our emotions, feel them, but the real magic is in just feeling them. They just are, you just are, it just is. That's it. See if here you can bring a little more awareness to your breath. Maybe noticing the rhythm of your breath, but then the pauses between breaths. And maybe as you notice those pauses between breaths, you can linger in those moments between. Not necessarily holding the breath, but just lingering, pausing for a moment longer than maybe you would normally. There's an inhale, there's that pause, there's an exhale, there's a pause. Let it be simple. Let it be easy. That space of being. The breath mirrors life, or maybe life mirrors the breath. But there are moments of expansion, growth, of learning, gathering. And there are moments of releasing, dropping, softening. If you notice, that comes with just letting the body release. It's not a push. The body just lets go. And in between those, there is pause, a lingering, a being. You have your inhale, the expansion, the gathering, the growth. You have a pause. You're there. Then you have the release, the exhale, the dropping. And then you're there. On your next inhale, we will pause and hold at the top this time. As you hold your breath, notice if you lift up through the shoulders, let them sink heavy. Notice if you grip, keep holding. And then release. Take a little wiggle through your fingers. Keep the eyes closed. Then bring your hands together at your heart. Drop your chin down towards your chest, bow your brains down towards your heart. Honoring the being that you are, the life that you are, the body that you live in, the mind that helps you understand, navigate what is around you, whilst also remembering that there's so much more than that. Maybe a moment of thanks, a moment of gratitude for the journey that led you to this moment here. It may have been a roller coaster, but you're here. It may not have made sense, and yet you're here. You may have wished it went differently, and yet here you are. Full breath in. And let it go. We'll rub the hands together, create a little warmth, a little heat between the palms. And then place the hands over the eyes, blinking first into the darkness of your hands, then removing the hands and coming back into the space that you're in. Thank you for being here with me, love. I hope this served. I hope it met you, held you where you are, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. And if you could share this with someone or comment on this or like this, that would be genuinely incredible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe just so that we can help this space grow and meet other people. And if it didn't serve you, it wasn't for you, then thank you for being here, and hopefully you took what you need and you can go on your way to whatever comes next. Thank you, love. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.